What up, Wusa? All right, we're gonna get this thing posted to chat here this morning. Where we left off yesterday morning, we were very, very close to getting this working. We have to just figure out how to do the OAuth flow to get a token that has scopes on it, which I'm hoping I can just like use like the CLI for. It is 7:11 a.m. where I am. I'm Eastern time zone. I'm on the east coast of the United States in North Carolina. Oh, are you in the UK, Wusa? You're a friend. Nice. This might be the one we want. This flow is designed for applications which do not use a server and are located on a standalone device such as set-top box or video game console. We might be able to do the client credentials. Well, this doesn't give me the scopes though, right? Can I send scopes on this? Ugh. Yeah, so it doesn't compile to native or a binary. It compiles to bytecode that runs on the Erlang VM. So I don't know much about how you ship the Erlang VM, but it's not as easy as a language like OCaml or Rust or something or Go, where you compile down to a executable binary that you can just distribute. Yeah, I'm not super sure on that yet. I haven't figured that out. You could always compile to JavaScript, but also not stellar. What up, Dave? What are my plans for October? I don't think I have any. So it sounds like we're gonna have to do this flow. Does the Twitch CLI, OAuth token? I really. What are your plans in October, Dave? Something Berlin, OCaml, Sabine. I can get on board with that. I really don't want to create a whole OAuth flow thing. There has to be an easier way to do this. Maybe I can do it with. Am I doing this on my other? That's hilarious. Where is this Twitch integrations? Does this have something that I can get? Oh, okay, so I can do that to get a token. In fact, I can probably just crib my other token, can't I? Wait, now I'm confused. All right, I think we can clone this and I can get my OAuth token this way. But I'm going to go take care of the dogs real quick, chat. I will be right back. And then we'll get this working. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and I'm going to yoink this little bun server I have. Let's see here. Let's go up to the top. Back into glitch. Actually, we need to update one thing really quick. I fixed my font. Menu later. I also know a song I want to listen to. There we go. Let's see here. We wanted to listen to The Killers. And I want, what is it? Bones? Yeah, this is the song. Alright, so let's jump back over here. And we can just quit out of this for now. And whoops, that's not what I wanted. All right, we're going to make a directory, and we're just gonna say OAuth, change into there, and we're just gonna make a little tiny bun server real quick. Come on. I'm gonna have to go to my console. And then I need to move this to the other tab so I don't dox anything. All right, so let's say bun init. And then we're gonna say bun install Alicia. And then we're gonna touch, do I have an index in here already? I do. Let's go into here, and we're gonna take that, we're gonna replace that with that. And this is gonna be 3030. And then we're going to go ahead and come over here, and we're gonna take this guy, and let's get this formatted. And let's just say const URL, I don't know. Okay, so we got that. This is gonna be 3030. And then we have our client ID, which let me go grab. Client ID is not sensitive. we'll say our state is just going to be foobar. Response code. And then we're going to get, what are the, what the fuck just happened? Just went into playing a video. That was weird. So we're going to, where is this? Twitch, developer docs. And we want to go to reference. And then chat. Send chat message. And this needs user bot. All right. So we need those three. So let's say it'll be user write chat plus user bot plus channel bot. And we'll take this string and we'll bump open a quick node. Node, and we'll say, what is the URL encode? Encode URI? I guess I can just do that right here. Encode URI. Okay. Is that fine? There we go. We want encode URI component. So let's grab this again. Do that. Replace that. Dump that in there. Missed a paren. Yoink that string. And that will go here. Okay. So we should be able to grab this URL, throw this over on another screen so I don't dox anything, and we'll take this over to another screen, and we'll right quit, and we'll start the server. Okay, so we're running. And then I'm going to go to this URL. Invalid scopes? What are you talking about? Which one's invalid? What? What happens if I do this? Chat, why can anything never work on the first try? Did we not? That's like the... Alright, let's try the scopes that... If I do this, and I open this, Is this working? I don't think this is working. Redirected. Okay, so we did do the redirect. We just didn't get the scopes right. So all right, let's try this again. That's the endpoint / Twitch / OAuth. And user write chat. Oh, I think I see a problem. In their example, they don't encode the pluses. The plus is the separator that's not encoded. Let's see if that works. So we have, all right, let's try this URL. Yoink that, we've got Alicia running. Let's throw this in here. Continue. All right, this feels better already. Didn't redirect to the right place. Oh, because that doesn't match. 3030 / Twitch / OAuth. Add. Let me do a refresh. Why didn't that save? / Twitch / OAuth. Add, save. And let's go back, continue. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Once I get this token, we'll be good. It's thinking. What are you talking about? My shit matches. Twitch / OAuth. Localhost HTTP localhost 3030, which is what I'm running on. / Twitch / OAuth. This is rude. I don't understand. There we go. This looks good. Haha, chat, we got it. We got our fucking ish. All right, let me yoink that. And let me throw that somewhere. I'll throw that in here for a second. And then over here, what do I do once I have my OAuth token? To get the token, send it to... All right, so let's make this endpoint in here. So let's say we have a new, we'll go ahead and put this one up top, and this will be OAuth token, I guess. This will be OAuth get token. This will be a post request. And we want this. Boom. There. And then our body. Set the following forming URL encoded parameters. Okay. URL encoded. And this will be client ID. And then it'll be, nope. That's literally just client underscore ID. And this will be client ID. Yep. And then we'll have client secret, which will be client. Do I not have my client secret? All right, so we have to add that. Let me bump this back over to the other screen. Client secret. That'll be that value. And then we need access code, I guess. No, that's fine. That's not super sensitive. All right, bring this back over. Okay, then we have that, and then we have code, and code will be the thing I just got, which is useless without my secret. So I can go ahead and just put that in there. And then we'll say grant type is going to be authorization code, and our redirect URI will be localhost 3030/twitch/OAuth. And I'm gonna just move this over. All right, so now we have an access token and a refresh token. Excellent. So let me dump those into my, grab this, copy environment, manage environments. I'm gonna replace you with that. And then we're gonna add a refresh token. And the refresh token's value is gonna be that guy. Man, Yak is so nice, guys. I really am enjoying Yo, did that just work? Oh yeah, I've been missing chat. Hello chat. That came from my editor. Look at that. Boom. All right, so we can do that. Which means the next thing I have to do is I have to copy those tokens over into my environment variables. Which really should just be the access token. Let me grab that, paste that in there, and then export refresh token. And I'll grab that. I feel like I'm playing with fire right now. All right. We'll get out of this. Clear my clipboard. Good. Get out of that terminal. Okay. All right. It should be good. It should be in a safe spot. Famous last words, right? So we need to go out of here now, and we can go to Vim in here, and in our main, we get our access. This might actually just work now, because this access token we get should have the right scopes. So theoretically, chat, when I run this, we should see a message from me in chat that says hello from Glitch and Gleam. Damn it. Oh, well, we got a 200. Oh, that's from the first one because we sent 2 messages. Right. Data. Oh, it's because... No, I actually don't know why this didn't work. Because we can still do this, right? Yeah. So I can send it from my REST client. So what is different here? Time to debug some Gleam. Roll the sleeves. Serious business now, chat. All right, I need some better music. I don't know what I want to listen to. Actually, this album is pretty damn good. How do I... Come on, Apple Music. I freaking hate Apple Music sometimes. How do I just go to... Okay. So for our chat here, we call chat.send message. We pass in broadcaster ID, which looks good. Sender ID, that's good. We're using the same value for those. That looks good. And then a message and reply parent message. I wonder how that gets serialized. I'll have to check in a second. So we come in here and we convert send message request to JSON. So how does this work? Send message request to JSON. We should probably debug print this. So let's bring in our, we'll bring in import pprint. And down here, we'll pprint.debug. It's so nice being able to do this. Request. And let's go ahead and request. And then back in our main, we don't need to do this first bit here anymore. So you know that's working. So let's just do that. And let's grab that, and then we'll do that. And it's clear there, Gleam run. That's not what I would have expected. Why? All right, let's look at our serialization broad. That all seems fine. Let's ignore this one for a second and rule this out. So it really doesn't like this pretty print. P print was something Raw Hat showed me yesterday. Let's make sure that that text didn't just do something weird. Yeah, it just doesn't like whatever's happening. Let's try IO. It goes well. We are hopefully, we're about to the point, once I debug this request problem, we're almost at a point where we can send a message like, hold on, let me make sure that there's nothing sensitive here. Yeah, so I can be like, hello, chat, and I can send this, and that will show up in chat. So now we're just debugging how I'm serializing this request incorrectly. Ah, I see. Okay, well, let's see if we can gleam anything from this output. I actually don't even know how to read what I'm looking at here. So we should be able to look at the JSON. We should, yeah, let's log the JSON. Let's go ahead and say let JSON body, or let's say body equals, the decoded error is saying expected a field called field but found nothing at path JSON.data. I think it's because I think I'm getting probably like a error response back, which we need to add handling for in the decode layer. So we need to use like that decode any. But I want to see what this is turning into first. That should at least print us some JSON. Maybe? No? Is this not what I want? Do I not want debug here? So it's just print. All right, there we go. I mean, that looks like a valid payload, doesn't it? Yeah, all right, let's go look at the decoder. The decoder is going to be an API response of, let's make this bigger. So we say API response from JSON, which I'll pull this up on the other side. So if we go here, glitch API response, our decoder is this guy. So it just takes a, let's just want to do that, and then we'll get rid of this down here. We'll come up with better names for those. Let's see. But even there is. So it's data and then an array, which is what this should be here. But that wouldn't even make sense though, because like if I got my ow, that freaking hurt. It's gonna make me sneeze. Oh. Because if we got a successful response, I would expect to see it logged to the console anyways, regardless of being able to decode the JSON. So really, list. I want to do something like, where is this? Gleam dynamic. It's like any. A list of decoders. So if we come in here and we say dynamic dot any, and we say u, and then we say dynamic dot string, I guess. Something like this. Just do that. Expected arity 1. How do I do this? Oh. So that didn't work how I thought it would. I wonder if this is a token problem. I am having a real struggle figuring out what is different here. I mean, let's add the content type just in case, but I kind of doubt that's the problem. Let's take this and move it to the first, just keep this alphabetical, and then we'll say this will be content type. And the value will be application/JSON. And then let me just double check my, do I only have one ghosty window open? Yeah. Let me move this over here to check my environment variables just one more time. Okay. Which button do you use to exit insert mode? I'm trying Vim and VS Code, but escape feels too far. I use JJ. So if I'm in here typing, let's see, just in here, like if I go into insert mode and I'm just like, hold on, blah, 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 and I press JJ, that gets me out of it. I use 27-inch monitors. I use escape, or I use caps lock to toggle the layers on my keyboard because I only use a 60 or 65%, so I don't have like arrow keys and stuff. All right, I need to look at the .envrc that ends in U3R. Oh God. Escape on tap, control hold. That looks like that's right. Do I have the, I wonder if I'm requesting to the wrong endpoint. Wouldn't that be funny? There we go. That's what that should be. I thought that was weird. We're getting Gleam, set. And then in here, chat/messages. Chat/method messages. And it's going to be, the base is still the same, right? API Twitch Helix. Yeah. That looks right. Let's make sure we're doing users the same way. Users, which makes sense. All right, let's try running it again. I kind of... Whoops, that's not the command. Gleam run. I don't know how to debug this. Let's think about this. So we get in here, we get a JSON string. So we can IO deprint this, right? So let's go ahead and say import gleam /io, and down here let's say io.print line, and this will be our JSON string. This will at least be our response. Bad request. Must provide a valid content type header with a request body. Okay, didn't we just add that? We'll fix up our response parsing to handle error cases here in a second. But client content type. So we get our headers. We merge our headers. So we fold over our new headers. We use our base headers as the accumulator, which our base headers are going to be this list. We get each key. That none of that seems wrong. So let's go ahead and print that. Import gleam /io, and we're going to jump down here and we're going to look at what our headers are. io.print debug headers, and let's run that. Oh, I just doxed my fucking token. That was fucking stupid. Let's go. So smart, chat. I am so smart. God damn it. Okay, let's go invalidate our token. Although this seems right though, like before like we worry about anything else, like we have our fucking header there. We set it on the headers. All right, let me go take care of this damn token. That's super nice, Ryan. I have no idea. Okay, let's find the fracking docs. All right, so we need to go ahead and add a thing to revoke a token. So let's go ahead and say new this. This will be OAuth revoke token. Had to happen sometime, I suppose. And the endpoint is be revoke. And then our body is going to have, can I format this? Yeah, great. And we want to say content type is URL encoded, and this is going to be client ID. And client ID goes here, and the token is going to go access token. All right, that's revoked. So technically, technically this should not work now. Yeah, invalid OAuth token. Good. All right, let me go grab a new OAuth token. I accidentally deleted my chat one. Whatever. So we gotta come over here. I gotta come, I'm just gonna open another ghosty window. Twitch OAuth tokens do be like that. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. And we're gonna change it to OAuth, and we're gonna say bun run, bun index. So we're running on there. We're going to, actually, we're going to vim into index quick, and we're gonna grab this. And we're gonna quit out of that. Run that again. We're gonna go to this endpoint. That gives me my code. I can do that. I can open Yak. And I can do get token. And we'll say send that off. Great, I have a new OAuth token. Go update my environment variables. So stupid. So dumb. It had to happen sometime. And then we need to grab our refresh token. Hey Haley, I don't know if you're still hanging out, but is it possible to have multiple like entry points in a Gleam project? Let's say like I wanted to spin up a separate like OAuth flow. Is it possible to do that, or is there like Gleam scripts like you have Node scripts in Node.js? Because right now I'm just doing this in Bun with a little tiny Alicia server, and it's like fine, but I would rather have it in Gleam. Yeah, C17. We'll get there. All right. So we should be good now. I should be able to do get users. Great. Okay. Okay. Let's try not to dox myself again. Diremv allow reset. Echo term again. Make sure that's good. Okay, so vim. And we're not going to log the headers because we know that should be okay. That was in client. Content type application.json. So let's get rid of this IO. Am I somehow deleting? So we take this request, we set its headers equal to headers, which should be just like totally fine. I can't go to definition on that. Can't go to definition on either of those. Okay. Request. We get the body. So all we're doing here is updating the body, setting the scheme, setting the host. Do I have a typo somewhere? Does Gleam have tap in its function library? Function, tap. Takes an argument and a single function, calls that function with that argument, returns function tap, and this will be io.debug, and I'm gonna have to do this on the other screen. So let's try that. What? Is there a bug in the HTTP library? Surely not. Okay, so I just logged the request here. And the header content type was set, which is our problem right now. Right, so it's gonna bitch at us and say, must provide a valid content type header with a request body. Please use application JSON or application that. We're setting it right here, and I just validated that after this from request, that the request object has a content type header on it. So that then gets passed to HTTPC send. HTTPC. Are there any issues on this? What up, Leo? I think I see the problem. Watch this, chat. This is hopefully gonna work right here. We might have to open a pull request. I think it's case sensitive. Boom. We just sent a message to chat from Gleam. All right, let's open up a PR for that. What was it? HTTPC? Yeah. I wonder how this normally happens. Because it almost seems like... Is there a web standard for headers, header case sensitivity? They're case insensitive? Okay. So it should be safe to lowercase them then. Is it safe to lowercase all HTTP headers? No, this isn't a Twitch problem. This is a it's this line right here, Ryan. When this request calls get header, it's only looking for, basically this is looking in a associative list, or I don't know what Gleam calls those, a list of tuples, and it's looking for the key content type in a case sensitive way. So actually, this might not be an HTTPC problem. This is an HTTP problem. So good thing we already have this library. Git remote. I want to look at my show. Git remote show origin. All right, let's go update that. Oh, I guess I can do this all from the command line. Git checkout main, git pool, git checkout upstream main, upstream slash main, git fetch, git show upstream. Wait, what? Git remote show upstream. Okay. And then I can git rebase upstream main, git pull. Then I can git push force with lease. And then if I rebase again, we should be up to date. Great. Okay, so we're up to date with main. Set header and get header is already supposed to string lowercase, it seems. The song, sorry, I missed your message, Math Cartney. The song's gonna be by I the Mighty, and let me pull up the history here. History, Silver Tongues was probably the last song. I'll link you that. Let me throw this in Twitch chat. Wow, that was a horrible link, Apple Music. Jesus Christ. I need to get back on Spotify. Maybe we go back to, after we finish getting like all the bare minimum MVP features I need from this little Twitch client in Gleam, we go back and rewrite Beat Bridge, which is like the original thing I started streaming in Riot and OCaml. Since I've learned there's so much in that code base that like is just like hot garbage from when I was learning OCaml and functional programming. All right, Vim into here. We can port all your music back to Spotify. Exactly. That's where my head was going. I just forgot to say it. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so let's look at Gleam. So let's get, what did we say it's going to be in? Request.getHeader. Set header. So that lowercase is it. This is part of the problem why. Okay, I'm actually going to push back on Louis on this exact problem. Because I have a pull request open. Whoops, this isn't it. HTTP. Okay, I'm back, and I feel more strongly now that this should be added. I just ran into a really confusing bug where I had a HTTP. Actually, rather than trying to explain this, I'm just gonna clip this and give him a link. Almost like a loom. I should put it in words. Where I had an HTTP request using HTTPC fail because Gleam HTTP did not properly lowercase my headers. And when HTTPC invoked this expression, Gleam, and that was over here. And we'll say this is going to be, how do I do this normally? GitHub, VM Mulroy, pull request, closed, SWR. Really? I have to sign in? SWR is completely open source. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, 1 second. This is an annoying feature of GitHub that, because I'm part of the Vercel organization, like anytime I go to a Vercel repo, I need to, the fuck? Use hardware key. Oh, I can use my Touch ID. Sick. Okay. Like April, I wasn't even working at Vercel yet when I opened this PR. Stupid. All right, how did I do? What is the syntax for this? Caret. Okay, that's how it looks. Caret 1, right? I always forget the syntax. Oh, the caret's inside the brackets. Then we'll come down here, and then that syntax was just like this. Yeah, I bet, PJ. And this is going to be, let's go to HTTPC now. It's going to be this line right here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, great. By the way, chat, this is like one of my favorite PRs that I always show junior and mid-level engineers for what a good PR looks like. Or a good PR description, I should say. Okay. Listen, I learned from the best of the best, formidable Brittany Samuel PR descriptions. right here. This blog post by Brittany Feenstra and Sam, I love this article. I share this all the time. Oh, I forgot that Formidable got bought by Nearform. That's weird. That's weird. I used to work for Formidable. Okay, back to this problem. Okay, I'm back and I feel more strongly now that this should be added. I just ran into a really confusing bug where I had a HTTP request using HTTPC fail because CleanH did not properly lowercase my headers. When in this expression, it does not find the header because I added a list. Can I underscore that? Maybe it's too passive aggressive. Because it does not find the header because I add my headers dynamically as a list. Right now, the only way to dynamically, right now, the obvious way to do this, as we discussed above, is to supply the header list to the constructor. Like, let me go ahead and go back to here, and we're going to add this, and let me find where my io.debugs are. Okay. Whip. Like this. Here, we'll do how can I browse the files at this commit? There we go. Yeah. The merge headers function Why is there code? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I haven't been following chat very well. I've been in the zone, but Benjamin, Jamili, F Pletz, Pluto Rev, Arcade Codes, Albin Grown, Runty. If you're all still around, thank you so much for the follows. I've been in the zone trying to get this working this morning. Apologize for not keeping up with y'all. So let's yoink this. Boom. All right, actually, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Where does the responsibility fall to deal with case insensitivity? Right? Because like if I create, I should be able to construct a headers where this is lowercase. So I think HTTPC is going to need to, I think HTTPC should also lowercase its headers as validation. Because there's no way we can ever enforce that this is lowercase. And it doesn't need to be lowercase, it doesn't matter. But we could add a function that is set headers, which will do this on behalf of the user to like help at least do this right. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. Mint lowercases headers everywhere. What is mint, Ryan? Can you construct a request object? What are the ways can you construct a request object like this, where I pass in a list of headers and there's like no, like this isn't a function. This is just like, I'm gonna make a struct and the values are what they are. Like I can't do validation on this bit right here. Use functions to make a struct. All right, I have an idea. I know what I want. I want this and I want a pull request. Thank you for the follow, Limited IQ. And then that new function under the covers would lowercase this stuff. This for reference. Since there is no way I want to use the builder pattern, right? I think that is idiomatic. Like this is less idiomatic. The way I want to do this, Leo, is like this. I want to do request.new, and then I want to go request.set headers, right? This is what I want. But set headers doesn't exist right now. And that's what I'm arguing for. Since using a builder pattern is idiomatic in Gleam, I think we should really consider adding set headers so that other users can easily add a list of headers and have Gleam HTTP take care of the lowercasing for them. I am also opening a PR against HTTPC to additionally lowercase request headers in the cases that a user would create a request struct like above. E.g. like that. Since using it as you should really consider. Comma. I think adding set headers will deter most users from encountering this. All right, so let's go open the PR then for HTTPC. We get a request that's a bit array. That's the body. So in charlist header, key value. In here, we just want to say binary to list. That's a Erlang FFI. So let's grab string from Gleam. And let's order these by we want this here. So let's do string dot to lowercase. Okay. What?
We're leaving.
Oh, you're leaving? Okay, 1 second, chat. I am going to say goodbye to my mother. Okay, I'm back. So we get this char list. Where does string header get called? Because this should probably happen here too, right? String. Oh, that's a char list. Where does string header get called? Oh, I guess this would end up being string.to lowercase here, right? URL headers. What do we do with this? URL request. This is still wrong. This is still wrong. This needs to be this needs to be, what is the content type of this? This is a char list, binary unwrap. So this needs to be a list, right? This ends up as a list, char list, char list. And what is a char list? Is that a type from in here? Fuck. So I guess we can do Jesus. How is this implemented? Let's see how get headers implemented. Right. In fact, we could list key.find. What is the, that's what we're looking for.
What was that side-eye for?
I was just looking. I was seeing if you were my mom.
No, she left. Now I'm sad.
Why?
She left. Do you need another coffee or anything?
Yeah, I'm out. Can you just use my Vercel mug?
No.
What?
No.
Why?
No.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome, y'all. Been learning Gleam myself, like it so far? Hell yeah. So we're gonna say string dot to, not string dot lowercase header dot 0 equals string dot to lowercase key. So I know how we do this. Is it equals? What do you return? Okay. So we're actually not going to open up a PR to, I'm also opening a second PR. Second PR that I think is more important than this one, to make get header case insensitive during the search, comma, but I still think we should second PR. But I still think we should make it as easy as possible to do the right thing. All right, so let's add test coverage for this. One, let's make sure the tests are passing. Okay, yep, so that's good. Get status, get diff. Does key.find return? Oh, I guess that returns the there we go. Let's go ahead and go to our tests. I don't know where you put these tests. Gleam, HTTP test. Method from dynamic, char list and method, scheme, disposition, it's not in here. Request test, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna copy this test and we're gonna make this fail. Let's make this fail first, right? So let's go here, get request header, case insensitive. And let's split and go back to request. And I want to just have the request in a spot where it's still failing. So let's take this and go back to our original. Yep. Let's paste that in and let's comment that. So when we write this test, let's get this to fail. So we're going to say headers. So we get headers. Yeah. This should fail. Right? We would expect this to fail now. Gleam. Yep. So let's curious what change was made and why was it required. So the first thing we're changing is this function right here, this get header. So in the HTTPC library, which is the library that actually issues the network request. Thank you, Justine.
And I used the right mug.
Let's see here. What do we do? To get the content type of the request, it calls request.getHeader, right? And it looks for content type. And under the covers, what getHeader is doing right now is using list.keyFind. It's iterating over the list of headers and then just lowercasing the key that's passed in. But really, if the header on the request object is capital, which is this case here, right? It's going to lowercase the needle or the string or the header that we're looking for, and it's never going to match. So what we have to do is lowercase both the header and the search key. We can't, Leo. So constructors, it's like OCaml, right? Like if I was making a variant, I can pass any string to a string. Like it can't validate a variant constructor. Which is the reason I want to add the set headers function. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. I am truly. It's just there's an inconsistency. And we're trying to correct that. I'm on the same page as Louis. For you know, there's a normalized header. Okay. So this fails, and now with actually, how do I want to state this? Now, so we have a failing test. Theoretically, if we add our thing now, this should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's the fix. Okay. And let's go ahead and git push or git commit. And we're gonna say make get headers case insensitive. Fully case insensitive. Okay, now let's open a PR. I mean, you can do either. So let's go here and let's open a new PR from my repository. Yeah, we can, I'll refactor it to that and see which one we like better. Sync fork, yeah, that's what I thought. Should be fine. Contribute, open pull request. So what this would look like the other way. I'm not sure, Ryan. I don't fully understand all the ramifications of that either. Okay, so that does that. Our implementation, let's rotate the window. So we could do like use header. And this would be, whoops, header would be this bit. And this needs to be result.try. Right? And this gives us a string, and then we can say header. I wonder if I can destructure this. If I can do something like header or key value, like key value. Looks like I can. But really we want to say value. Okay. So we could do it like that too, Leo. And that should still pass our test. I think I like that better too. Yeah. Cool. Then we can get rid of pair. Yeah, so it needs trier then. Because basically it just like it desugars a callback. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll create pull request and we'll say, what's the convention? Fix. Make request dot case headers fully case insensitive. The current implementation of request.getHeaders does not fails in situations where the header keys R is R not lowercase. It is currently possible to construct a request object, request record, by directly. It's currently possible. Well, it's always going to be possible if you construct a request object directly and supply the headers to the constructor directly. The header keys are never lowercased. Number 53 would add additional APIs to help prevent this in most cases by guiding users to use builder pattern instead. However, this PR changes get headers to additionally lowercase each header's key while searching. In addition, I added test coverage for this. That validates it failing in main and it passing with this PR/change. And then we'll grab this, come back over here, and where's our big long comment? All right, let's read this. Okay, I'm back and I feel more strongly now that this should be added. I just ran into a really confusing bug where I had a HTTP request using HTTP failed because Gleam HTTP did not properly lowercase my headers, and when HTTP invoked this expression, it does not find the header because I add my headers dynamically as a list. I add my headers dynamically and as a list directly to the request constructor. And as a list. Okay, I called out in the next sentence. I should have just kept writing. Right now, the obvious way to do this, as we just is to supply the header list to this constructor like this. We can shorten that and just do that. We don't need this big block. So we can get rid of that. Since using a builder pattern is fairly idiomatic in Gleam and appears to be the preferred API with Gleam HTTP, using a builder pattern via Gleam request.new starting with I think we should really consider adding set headers so that others can easily add a list of headers. I think we should really consider adding set headers so that others can easily add a list of headers via the builder pattern / API. I am also opening a second PR that I think is more important than this one to make get header keys to do the search, but I still think we should make it as easy as possible to do the right thing. Okay, I think this is what we want. Okay. In fact, I like that. We can come up here, do the same thing here. Take this bit. And we can actually say this will be yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fucking sneeze again. Ugh. Okay, we're good. All right, chat. So we can fix this on our own at least. Now that we know the problem is. Sorry, we had to go take care of being good open source citizens here. So we can fix this because we have a extended module for the request that does set headers. That lowercases are ish. So we can come back here and we'll go to client. And here we'll say, I mean, I guess we could lowercase in here. Yeah, let's like try to make the code idiomatic in case other people are looking at this. And so this will be request. Oh, so this passes in a request now. Yeah, so we can do request. And then we can say request dot set method, that'll be get, and then we say request extended dot set headers, and this will get headers. And then we have to import that. So this will be import glitch slash extended slash request extended. And that should work. And now we should see this work. Theoretically, as long as my token didn't expire and we run this, we should see my username post our message. Hello from Glitch and Gleam. Let's get a little, we'll do a little pop out chat. Let's do a little screen record and we'll make this like this size. And let's make that there. That's why we had that. Glitch / extended / JSON extended. This is really annoying. Get out of here, Badger. Classic Badger. Hello Twitter from Glitch and Gleam. All right, let's do a little recording here. Good morning. Are we recording? We are. And then we'll go ahead and boom. And we'll say Gleam run. Oh, that wasn't a good one. We should get rid of the warnings first. Let's get rid of the warnings. And I'm also gonna get Twitch.tv. If people want to redeem, oh God, I'll just do it. Get my chat cleared. Unless I can clear chat in this. No. 0% chance, redeem. Okay, bet. So let's go fix these errors, which is in user and, okay, yep. So I'm going to clear the chat again. All right, it's pulled off. All right, can someone type something in chat real quick for me? Just like hello world or something. Perfect. Okay, so let's try this again. Nuts in bio. I love you, One Bite. All right. Perfect. Good enough for me. I'll tag you in the video. Nuts in bio. That's so funny. Noise. Let's go post this to Twitter. We can officially post to chat. Nope, that's not it. Where does that get saved? Is this in the order? I don't know if Ryan's still in here, but I have this screenshot and I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to resurface this. Yeah, I'm using HTTPC right now. I don't have any servers where I want to make my like little OAuth server with Mist, but I haven't gotten there yet. Shy Ryan said, "Someone find me an architect to bang." Where did that desk? See you, One Bite. I'll catch you later. Where does my recording save to? Now I'm confused. Where are you? Showing closing folder. Desktop. Can we just like get date modified? Okay, it's right there. Right? Oops, that's OBS. There it is. Give me 1080p up in here, Elon. All right, chat, if you want to interact with this, I would appreciate it. This one's for one byte. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna say all right, sweet. All right, so we can send messages now, chat. This is pretty dope. Let's try again, just to make sure. Gleam run. Boom. Hello, Twitter from Glitch and Gleam. Let's go. That's so sick. Chat.send message is working. Push. Let's do a Gleam publish. Will this automatically bump? We can get rid of the pretty print. Yeah, Wiro, I know. I know. Let's see here. I need to go to Hex and grab my password. Nice. Whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, my project's open source. Let me grab you a link. The link to Glitch is right here. Dump this in chat. Damn it. Sorry, one second. I preemptively copied and pasted. There we go. All right, so the next thing we need is TypeScript integrations. And let me see if I have this cloned already. Twitch integrations, Twitch event sub, that's Ryan's stuff. So let's do a git clone, and this will be Twitch integrations. And let's go in there. Yeah, I don't, What up, Ninja? We have our Gleam chat integration working. Check this out. Gleam run. Boom. Now if we do bun install, we need to go see the bits we need in here. So we're gonna need to figure out what is the MVP, right? Our MVP, I'm gonna pull up my notes quick because I have a token somewhere in there. No, I don't. So let's make a new note and we'll say this is gonna be glitch notes, glitch, MVP requirements. And our MVP requirements, let's make this a header. What is the paragraph styles? Heading. It needs to send chat messages, which we have done. It needs to be able to auto refresh OAuth token. It needs to be able to subscribe to redemptions, item redemptions. Yeah, those are the things we need to do, and we have the first one done. So I want to save the auto refreshing stuff for last because that's going to be the least fun to work on in my opinion. Oh, Ryan, I had one, it's working. Two, I just happen to have this screenshot of you that I'm saving for at some point that I think is really defines you as a person. So the next bit we need to do is figure out how to build this pub sub bit, which is going to be complicated and fun, probably. What up, Total Eclipse? Yo, thank you for the follows, everyone. Emilian and Total Eclipse and Total. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. So yeah, chat, if you guys want to see the code again that's running when you try to win a keyboard, right here it is. Here's the audit, your chance to audit me. The only person it's rigged against is Bad Cop, so... Yep. We need to be able to handle scopes too. Handle scopes. So let's get started, I guess, on the pub sub stuff. So the API this uses is this pub sub client. Okay, back to glitch, and now we'll say We're going to be in an event sub. And this is where we need to go. This is potentially where we're going to take inspiration from Ryan, although Ryan ripped out his types. Let's add a var for the lowercase key before using this stuff. Fine. Okay, I can get on board with that. Okay, I like that feedback. Good suggestion. And would be good to test the actual cases right now. Header key and the value are both uppercase, so it's not really testing that. Sure, okay, that's a good point. Types are a crutch for the feeble-minded. How good do you think is the Gleam language server? For as young as it is, I think it's really good. And there are definitely pain points right now, but I know there's solvable pain points, and I know that Louis and the core team is focused on it. So like, I'm not worried at all about it being in, like, it's going to get better basically like every week going forward. I'll give Glass a try. Yeah, that was on my, see, I think I would like to try to contribute to the LSP. Yeah. So I would rather bump into, I've been taking notes on pain points with the LSP in here that I would like to go and try and fix at some point. Maybe we'll do it on stream. But yeah, thank you. So let's go fix this test, right? So This PR, good call on updating the docs. But I think this PR and number 54 will go a long way to preventing this kind of mistake. In the common case, without needing to refer to docs. I need to come back to this. And we can ignore these. And that's not important. Okay. Should be up to date. Oh, wait. Why? Test failed. What? Oh, they were not formatted? What? Weird. Okay. The parser essentially doesn't really allow for fault-tolerant parsing right now, but it's the next thing to focus on. I'm excited for it. Sweet. Do you have any good articles on like fault-tolerant parsing and like LSPs? Truly? Like a gentle introduction. Like I know enough. I know the basics of parsing and making like interpreters and compilers, but like I would love to get a little bit more of a deep dive on it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll have to read the source of both of those. Maybe we'll read the source of the LSP and Glass on stream tomorrow. We don't have a ton of time left here. We got about 8 minutes before I have to bounce. But yeah, maybe we'll take a look at that stuff tomorrow. We made good progress this morning. We found some confusing stuff with the HTTP ecosystem in Gleam. We made some PRs. We found a solution for our own problem. We can now post a chat. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Like I love being able to just go Gleam run. Boom. Hello Twitter from Glitch and Gleam. So cool. Let's go ahead and look at event sub. Webhooks, WebSockets, and conduits. There's also pub sub. Clients establish a WebSocket connection to our server, listen on topics they care about, and get back messages on those. So we have a client, yep, a command,
a message, a command, an action that a client issues to the server, which monitors it. Okay. Message, a piece of data which backend services broadcast to interested clients via. Okay. Yep, that all makes sense. Hey, Bodhi, did you bring me a shoe? So what is the difference between pub sub and event sub? Because I think I think we might be able to get away with pub sub for our like little MVP. Yeah, Bodhi's a big he has to carry things around. So let's try to keep it simple and do pub sub. We have to go find raw hats WebSocket client. Right now for MVP, I think we're just okay. Maybe we don't do pub sub then. Topics, chat. Yeah. So there's not a lot that we can listen to, but we can listen to point redemptions, which is the thing I'm using it for now. Maybe, all right, let's look at event sub and subscription types. So it seems like maybe we should just implement event sub. Does this have redemption in here? Custom reward redemption. A viewer has redeemed a custom points reward on the specified channel. Has been created, has been updated, has been removed. I just want to see it. What's the right topic here, Ryan? I don't see. So I see. Okay, it's this one. A viewer has redeemed an automatic channel points reward. Is that it? It's this one. A custom channel points reward has been created for the specific channel. And this isn't. Oh, it's this one right here. I'm an idiot. A viewer has redeemed a custom channel points reward on the specific channel. So it's this guy. Okay. All right, so we don't want pub sub. I mean, we'll eventually build pub sub. to support all the APIs, but we'll do event sub. All right, and I'm just gonna grab this link, and we'll throw in event sub client and post here. To do Wednesday. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. All right, chat, let's find someone to raid, and we will be back tomorrow. You got Prime, Pirate Software, Adrian Learns. You also have Brooks doing Rust and U. That could be interesting. See if there's anyone else doing like Gleam or OCaml. I kind of doubt it, but Gleam, OCaml, just me. Okay, sick. Yeah, what's Adrian working on? Let's raid Brooks. Make sure he's not wrapping up. Starting soon. Great. We're raiding Brooks. Go hang out, watch some Rust. All right, chat. Go show Brooks some love. Let's hang out and watch some Rust content, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.